Morning everyone, I'm Sylvia, the crafty old lady. Today is December 27th and it is a very gloomy, rainy day. As many people, I'm sure, I am still kind of unwinding from Christmas and feeling depressed because the house is so empty now and all the grandkids and kids are back to home. But we had a lovely 2 days, well 3 days, Christmas Eve, Christmas and the day after, and it was really awesome. It was crowded and noisy and just reminded me of the old days when all our kids were little and at home. I don't know if you all realize this, but we do have 9 kids, so although there was never any more than 7 living in the house at the same time, because the age span is 26 years from the oldest to the youngest. So some of the older kids, had moved out by the time the younger kids were born. But anyway, I am not going to do my Christmas journal today, but I thought I would just flip through my, I guess I call this my collage glue book, and some of the collages I've done. And this one was, I think, well, maybe not. I think I did a couple more, actually. Everything reflected the radiance of the brilliant sky. The sky swam in scarlet. And I've done a few more. A moment to enjoy. It isn't too late. Bird watching. And then, I did another Christmas blessing one with, I wanted to do something with these. Remember, I think I mentioned that. So I decided to do it here. And then I just found some backgrounds. I have a calendar that I got at Dollar Tree that I'm using as backgrounds. And so I did that. But today, what I wanted to do, I saw Pink Kitty had done a background of just book pages, and then she put a focal point in the middle, and it was a coloring page that she had done. But for me, I want to take music papers, and it's not just a background like this. She cut it up and made a collage out of the papers, so that's what I'm going to do. It just looks so pretty, and I will link to her video below. And then I'm just going to mix these 2 music papers, and then I'm going to cut this cardinal out, and he's going to be my focal point. And I might try to find a quote about cardinals, but not the typical one of, if a cardinal appears, it's your passed away father-in-law or whatever. Not that one. I want something more unusual and not used so often about cardinals. I don't know if there is any. Maybe I'll just have to get one about birds, but let's go ahead. I'm going to start ripping the papers up. Now, some of them I do want to have, I should have used this in my Christmas journal. I think I'll put that in, this page in with my, because I don't know, it says Bethlehem and Jesus Christ. So I'm going to put that in with my Christmas papers and save it for next year. Or actually, I could use it still because I didn't do my Christmas spread yet. So I'll just keep that out. Just to get off on a little tangent here, we got my grandson these Magnetiles from Aldi's, and it had a little canvas pouch in it to keep them in, so I took the box, and I thought it would make a really cute journal. I might use this for my spring journal, and then there'd be a little pocket there, and I thought that would be really cute. So I'm saving that. But now, I can, some of these has handwritten notes on it too, which I thought was cool. Dorian transposed, it says. So, I'm going to take some of these pages and, oh, that says Bluebird. I don't think I want Bluebird, it's a red bird. Let's do Shepherd of the Valley. And I'm the Shepherd of the Valley. I wonder if that should be enough to cover that up. So like I'm going to just like rip some pages and I'll put these in the corners, that kind of thing. This can go at the top, and then I'm going to put them upside down, sideways, and all different which ways, and then we'll come back and put everything together. Okay, so I have got a bunch of pieces cut out, and now I believe we will glue them down. I couldn't find my usual craft bond. This is just about empty, so I had to get washable school glue, which kind of is a lot messier, but you can see where the glue is, so that's kind of nice. So I was wondering how you guys feel about taking down all the Christmas decorations. Do you take them down like the day after Christmas, or do you wait a few days? We usually have always waited until New Year's Day, the day after New Year's Day, January 2nd, to take them down. But I have to say that I have a difficult time taking decorations down. On the one hand, I want things to get back to normal, get my house back to normal, and then on the other hand, it's depressing that the holiday is over. So that's what we've always done. However, it depends, like, if we put the tree up really early or not. Like, sometimes we used to put it up, kids would be very eager to get it up on after Thanksgiving dinner. We don't do that anymore now that they're all grown up. But when you've had that up, the tree and everything up that long, this needs to be ripped up a little bit there. I don't want to wait until January 2nd when I've had the tree up since Thanksgiving. I'm ready for it to be done, to be put away. But we didn't put it up quite that early this year, I don't think. So I'm kind of ready, but I'm also feeling like I need to wait. So it's such a quandary. Such a quandary. Let's see. Put that right there. I'm not putting these back in the order that I had them, so I'm probably going to need more. I'm going to need to cut more out, probably. We'll see. So, I also was thinking that some of you may remember me from my family vlogging days. I don't family vlog anymore. For months before I stopped, I had been starting to feel like I was invading my daughter's privacy. The channel was mostly about life with my daughter Bethany, and I began to feel like, well, she says she doesn't mind being filmed, and sometimes she would ask me to film her, but she was incapable of understanding that lots of people were watching her, not just, not just us. And then I started feeling like she was incapable of giving her consent to be filmed. And I started feeling like I need to stop. And then we got a bad comment from someone that was like a reportable to the police kind of comment, and that was the last straw. I had to stop. But now I'm wondering, now my life is so different now. I've spent the last from 1984 to 2000, homeschooling all my children. And then after that, of course, since Bethany was born, I've been her caretaker all this time, 24/7. Very rarely were we ever able to find help to come out to the rural area where we lived. We had a family friend do it for 4 years, and it was really nice. And that was also when Bethany had the YMCA had a club called Flash Club with activities for young adults with disabilities, and that was Bethany's the best times of her life so far. Well, I shouldn't say that. Best time of her life back then. She's having a great time now also doing activities with her in her new home and stuff, but which she's thriving at, by the way. So I now have these spots here. But I thought, you know, my life is so drastically different now. What if I started doing some information on here like 65 and starting over? I'm not sure how I feel about being on camera again. I'm a lot older. Maybe a little chubbier. So I'm not sure, but I was thinking about it. You know, having this channel be just a little bit more than making journals. Maybe more like my own lifestyle. Oh, a little spot right there. I think I actually want a page from the smaller book here. Yeah, so I was thinking about doing that. And now we have the Star Spangled Banner. Let's cut this down. So anyway, I think I might start doing that again. Or not again, but start doing that. And, okay, so a little bit smaller. Needs to be ripped up on that side. There we go. And then I just have this little spot right here. And then I can put my bird on. Or maybe the bird will cover it. Let's see. No, because he's got to go like that. Alright, how about this? Perfect. Okay, so that's there. We're done with the background. I'm going to get my bird on there now. Yeah, so I thought I could talk about what it's like after all these years being on my, not really on my own, but just this drastic lifestyle change of being someone's 24/7 caregiver to not doing that anymore, to getting a job. I thought it might be interesting to some people. So I think I'm going to try making one video when I get brave enough and getting that up on there. So now we have this. Okay, I'm going to trim this edge off here and figure out what my quote is going to be. Here, I think it'd be better this way. I don't know that I really need to trim all this stuff off, but I'm going to anyway. Bigger scissors probably would have been a better choice. So how are you feeling on this second day after Christmas? My daughter's house is having a holiday party this afternoon, and we will be going to that. And this will be the first time that we have gone, and we won't be bringing her back home with us. So that's going to be a new thing, and I'm a little concerned that she's going to be upset when we go home and that we're not taking her with us. And also, she might you know, think as soon as she sees us that she's coming home with us. So it's going to be interesting to say the least. But yeah, I'm going to look for a quote now. Alright, so it took me a while to find a quote that wasn't about a loved one appearing, but I did find this one that I liked. The cardinal bird is a special sign to me and encourages me that even in the darkest times, I should hope for light and great accomplishments. I did realize I kind of made it too close to the edge because I want to rip the edges, but let's hope I don't rip the words. Alright, good. I mean, it's not really going to look that much different, honestly, when you rip it with a ruler, but that's okay. It's still kind of a raggedy edge, so I still need to do the top too. So, I hope you are all doing well on this second day after Christmas. Let me know in the comments below how you're doing. Do you get the post-Christmas blues, or are you happy it's over? You get, yeah, I think I'm going to ink this around the edges, and then we'll be done. Yeah, so let me know how you're feeling, what you're up to, what you're going to do now. Do you have any goals for the new year? I obviously might want to start working in the new year, and maybe my New Year's goal could be to add a little bit different content on my channel, that kind of thing. But whatever we decide to do, or what goals we make, let's hope for light, and I hope that you will have great accomplishments this year. So there is my little glue page for this day of December 27th, 2023. The year is almost over, and I think I'm going to get a little black pen, and on the back I'm going to write December 27th, 2023. And there we have it. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned. Be on the lookout for my chat about starting over at 65, and also be on the lookout for my Christmas spread, for my last spread of December Daily. That should be coming up soon. And then we'll get into January. I hope you enjoyed my little craft space tour. I added that in the other day, and I can leave a link to that if you missed it. But thanks so much for watching. I hope you're happy, well, healthy, and safe, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.